Hey guys, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is just about this racist, ignorant Soho Karen by the name of Mia Ponsetto sat right there and accused a little 14-year-old black boy of stealing her iPhone. Now, and I got a problem with that because, you know, out of all the other people that was in a hotel, you chose to pick on a black person. Not on top of that, but to accuse a black person, a black little boy, teenage 14-year-old boy by the name of Keon Harold, you accused him of stealing your iPhone. Now, did you see him take your iPhone? Now, did you have video proof showing that? Did you have any footage showing that he was the one that stole your phone? Why go around accusing people if you don't got no proof that they was the one that took your phone? Especially, you know, because I feel you accused him because of the color of his skin. Now, I just feel like you a racist. You know, you a racist, ignorant Karen. That's just how I feel. Like, you don't go around accusing people when the whole time he wasn't even the one that had your phone. And you sat right there. I watched that video. You sat right there and went and attacked that little boy, grabbing on him, pulling on him, you know, to the point his dad had to get involved and tell you get off of his son. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if the dad did push your ass down. He needed to push you down because you was acting erratic. You was acting like a mental person, like you don't have all your marbles or something, like you missing some screws loose or something like that. Now, I'm not trying to mental shame at all because mental illness is nothing to play around with. But it do seem like she got some mental illnesses. Like they didn't say she got 4 other pending cases pending from her erratic, you know, just out of control behavior. Now, I gotta call her a child. She's not. I got to call her an adult child because she's not showing that she's a 22-year-old, you know, mature woman. The way that she handled the situation was very ignorant and very racist. Like, you don't just go around accusing people. Now, all you had to do was ask the hotel, have they seen your phone? Can they play back the footage of people in the hotel to see, you know, if you can come up with the actual suspect that actually was the one that took your phone. Or nobody probably didn't even take your phone, as it was reported that, you know, you left your phone in an Uber. She left her phone in an Uber the whole time because the Uber driver, I guess, you know, gave her phone back, or wherever he dropped her off at, I guess at the Arlo Hotel, he went and delivered the phone back to her and said that she dropped her, she left her phone by accident in an Uber. So for you to go around accusing, you know, a little 14-year-old black boy of stealing your phone, I got a problem with that. You ain't nothing but a racist, ignorant, spoiled, entitled biatch. That's what you is. You is a bitch. You is a racist bitch. And I don't care what nobody say. You is a ignorant, spoiled, entitled brat that just think, you know, the world revolves around you, but the world don't revolve around you, sweetheart. And then she had a nerve to go on Gayle King and disrespect Gayle King, telling her to zip it. Can you hush up? And did her hand movement like, hush up. Gayle looked at her like, little girl, who you think you talking to? She has no right. She has no respect for her elders. She's just a disrespectful, ignorant, entitled bitch that, you know, think the world revolve around her, but the world don't. And even when TMZ had approached her and, you know, was asking her, did she feel like what she did, you know, to Keon Harold was wrong? She's like, no, I'm 22. I make mistakes. She said something like, I'm 22 and I'm Puerto Rican. Bitch, what do that got to do with anything? You not black, so you could have been racist. So I guess she was trying to prove a point that because she's Puerto Rican, and I guess they say Puerto Rican is next to black, but you're not black. You're Puerto Rican. I'm quite sure you speak English, but you also speak Spanish as well. So you're not, you know, you're not a black woman. So it came off very racist, like you was accusing this boy because of the color of his skin. Now, out of all them people in a hotel, I'm quite sure it was other people. I'm quite sure it was white people, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, you know, all other races. But you chose to pin this on a little boy like you actually seen him take your phone. And the only reason why you did that was because of the color of his skin. And we already going through a lot in this world as it is with a whole lot of police brutality, like a lot of, you know, white police officers is picking on, you know, black people killing black people. You know, there's a lot of racist profiling going on in the world. And so for you to sit right there and accuse this young black boy of stealing your phone, and then you actually had the nerve to try to, you know, chase after him when him and his dad was leaving out of the hotel, and you try to chase after him and grabbing on him and trying to fight a little innocent little 14-year-old black boy. Like, what is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? If I was the father or if I was the little boy, I would have knocked your ass out. You know what I'm saying? You don't go around putting your hands on people, for number one. And the father had the right to defend his son. So for you to go on Gayle King or something and say that, yeah, the father had like pushed me down, or, you know, he pushed me, or however, that's what he was supposed to do. You was grabbing on his child. And his child is a minor. And on top of that, you know, you are a Puerto Rican or whatever, Hispanic, whatever woman you are, whatever ethnicity that you are, sitting right there, you know, accusing a black little boy of taking your phone. I got a problem with that. You could have, like the dad said, look up, find my iPhone. You know, you could have looked it up that way. Or you could have just backtracked, like, oh, okay, I just came out of the Uber. Maybe I left the car in the Uber's car, or I just came from the store. Maybe I left my phone, whatever. Like, but for you to just sit right there, that's how I, like, if I lost something, that's what I do. I don't just go around accusing people. I backtrack and I say, oh, I was in a store, or I was in a car, I was in a Uber or a taxi. I might have could have left it there, or let me call the Uber service and see if the Uber driver found my phone, or however. You don't just go around accusing people. And then for her to sit right there and tell Gayle King, which she's way older than you is a 22-year-old child to me. You supposed to be a grown woman, but you have actions of, you know, a 13-year-old child. You don't act like an adult. So I'm not even going to call you an adult. I'm going to call you a 22-year-old adult child. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like in every video I done seen you in, you are always, you know, problematic. You're fighting back with the police, you know, kicking and screaming, you know, just being very ignorant. And I don't like people like that. Not at all. And the way you talk to Gayle King, she's a grown-ass woman. She's way older than you. You have no right to disrespect your elders like that, telling her, hush up and zip it just because you didn't like what she was saying. Like Gayle said, the whole time, Keon didn't even have your phone. The Uber driver, you left your phone in an Uber driver. You left your phone in an Uber car. So that's on you. You know what I'm saying? You don't just go around accusing people of, like, stealing stuff from you, especially, you know, the way this world is today. It's already a lot of, you know what I'm saying, racism and prejudice going on in the world, and people always, you know, trying to, you know, kill people, or, you know, accuse people because of the color of their skin. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's more so, you know, other races that's always showing, you know, ignorance towards black people. Not all the time, but in most cases, it's been a lot of, like, you know, white people or Hispanics or even Chinese people always, you know, accusing black people of stealing something, or, you know, robbing somebody. And it's not always black people. Other races steal as well. Other races rob people, steal from people, kill people as well. You don't have a right to just go around accusing somebody because of the color of their skin. If you don't have no proof, if you didn't see it with your own two eyes, if you don't have no video footage of him stealing your phone, how you going to go and attack this little boy like that? Then got a nerve to say, oh, his father, well, he pushed me down, and, you know, he had pushed me down on the ground. So what? That's what he was supposed to do, to get you off of his son. His son is a minor. You a 22-year-old supposed to be woman sitting right there grabbing on a little boy, trying to fight a little boy over a phone that he didn't even have. And then she going to do a fake apology on Gayle King saying, I did apologize and I could have handled it a different way. Yeah, you sure could have handled it a different way. You was nothing but a racist, entitled, spoiled bitch. Spoiled brat. That's all, you know, that's what it seemed like to me. You used to get in your way. And I got to blame your parents for that. I got to blame your mom for that. Because she's sitting right there letting you disrespect Gayle King when she's sitting right there. She trying to tell you to, like, don't say that. But you should already have manners. She should already instill that in your brain to not go on a television show disrespecting your elders. She had to try to, like, save face and try to tell you, like, don't say that. But she said it really low. Like, she's scared of her child. Like, she's scared of your ass or something. It just doesn't make no sense. You don't go around accusing people of stealing shit. You ain't see him do it. You ain't have no proof that he did that. And the way you chased that boy down, attacking him, talking about, give me my phone. I seen you with my phone. Like, you didn't see him with your damn phone. And then to sit right there, you know, and do a half-hearted ass apology. Talking about, you know, I could have handled it a different way. Yeah, you sure could have handled it a different way. And you owe that little boy an apology. You owe his whole family, his mom, his dad, everybody an apology. Like, you don't sit right there and do shit like that. The world is already messed up with a whole lot of racist ass, ignorant ass people, and you one of them. You one of them. But it's okay because you're gonna have your day in court. You already got 4 other incidents coming up anyway, 4 other court dates. You know what I'm saying? Besides this one, you know, with the Hurls family. You got other 4 pending cases from you having DUIs and all that. You ain't nothing but a drunk driving while you know, drinking while you driving. They said your alcohol level was a 0.14 above the alcohol limit. That doesn't make no sense. Sitting right there drinking and driving and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you're going to have your day in court. Hopefully you do some jail time because they said your ass was already on probation or whatever. And you sat right there and attacked this little boy. Then you end up just getting a second DUI. That shit just don't make no sense. Not at all, you know. But you're going to get yours. You're going to get yours. Hopefully you really do some jail time because you need to sit your retarded ass down for a second because you don't just go around accusing people of stealing stuff. You ain't nothing but a racist, but you're going to have your day in court and hopefully the judge throw the book at your ass and make you do some time. Because if it was anybody else or if it was a black person that had 2 DUIs and had like all these other cases pending while they was on probation, they would get stepped back and have to do a lot of jail time. So hopefully the judge step your ass back because you was already on probation and going around putting your hands on people and accusing people of stealing phones and they didn't even steal the damn phone. So now your ass just looks stupid. You don't have no respect for authorities. You don't have no respect for adults, period. The way you spoke to Gayle King telling her to hush up and to zip it. Who the hell you think you talking to, little ass girl? Like I said, you know, you're going to have your day in court. I didn't like the fact that they said while you was in court, the district attorney didn't even bring up that Keon Harold Jr. was a 14-year-old black boy. They didn't say that he was black. They should have said that because that's the whole point. You didn't accuse nobody else in that hotel. You didn't accuse a white person, a Puerto Rican person, a Chinese person, a Hispanic person. You chose to blame the theft on a black person. So if that ain't racist, I don't know what is. Like, you don't sit right there going around accusing people of stealing shit that they didn't steal. On top of that, he was a little boy. You had no right to go and attack him like that. I don't care if he was a grown man. You have no right to go and put your hands on nobody, pulling on his shirt, you know, grabbing at his hand, trying to grab his phone out his hand. Who the fuck you think you is? I would have did the same thing if I was his mother or his father. I would have pushed your ass down and knocked your ass the fuck out. You need your ass whooped. That's what you need. You need a good ass whooping. Then you will know to keep your motherfucking hands to yourself and to stop going around accusing people of stealing stuff that they didn't even steal. But the district attorney should have, you know, basically brought that up in court that the little boy was black. And you show racist. You did a racist act towards a black person. They should have, you know, put that at the forefront. Don't just say, oh, he was a 14-year-old boy. Talk about that he was a 14-year-old black boy and you judge them by the color of his skin. That's what they need to put front and center. And when your ass go back to court for this, they need to stress that to the judge and the jury, the judge and the jury, and let them know that the little boy that you accused of stealing your phone was a black boy. And the whole time he didn't even have your phone. And you sat right there and attacked him, grabbing on him, trying to grab the phone, his phone out of his hand. I would have knocked your ass out. You would have did that shit to my son. But yeah, that's what they need to stress, that he was black. And she showed a racist act towards a little black 14-year-old boy. And she need to be punished for that. That's all I have to say about this situation, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to my video. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.